some, it may be the legacy of fame or the luxury of fortune.
Oh no!
But for many, if not most artists, I think they create because they have to. In the absence of creative endeavors, some broken part of their subconscious wells up and presses against other functions of the mind, disrupting them. This quickly becomes a curse as the desperate rattle of a painting or novel or album drowns out all other thoughts. Days or weeks are lost while plumbing the depths and branching ideas of possibilities. The torturous frustration as the clumsy body fails to recreate into reality the immaculate vision of the mind. But the highs, oh those highs, when art flows and you are a conduit for lightning. When knowledge, skills, and training finally align into a perfect focus, turning random, diffuse light into a hot, fast laser beam. This is the feeling of immortality, the feeling that seems to justify this brief, fragile existence. So open that release valve, just a little bit, and let the demons play for a while.
Oh, heck. Good morning, except it's not morning. Hold on, I gotta put this aside. But yes, hello again, everyone. And Jelly, thank you so much for the 6 months of subscription. How you doing today? Hello to Zafri, Malcolm, Just Chimera, Flo Muffin, A Displaced Beast, Jelly, TNT, Firestar, and Watcher Dragon. And Darth Chaos. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. I did not expect... I kind of hoped it wouldn't take as long as it did. I knew it might have. But... 1. Nui. Hello. 2. Chimera. Thank you so much for the raid. I literally just started. For the second time today, but also... Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. And Moonpaw, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo. I was doing my best to avoid that rhyme. But Raiders, welcome in. I am When Wolves Cry Out. I go by Sierra or Rhea for short. I do art. We're just kind of chilling. Normally I do a long stream on Monday, but I had to go to a doctor's appointment today. So it kind of got split in half, and now we're starting up the second half. Admit I'm a cutie now? Oh, that's absolutely true. I've told that way too often to deny it. Thank you for the compliment. Is the queue still open? Yes. The queue doesn't close anymore. You can submit at any time. That's the system we've been using since like January? Chrissy the Gaming Toaster, thank you so much for the follow. You can even submit donos when I'm not streaming. Oh, hold on. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Hello, Wicked Lesbian. Great name. Can you whisper me what you drew? Absolutely. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask for art tax. Yes, show me your art tax while I go get my art glove. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just back from the doctor. I finally got my blood work done and all that stuff. Now we're back to draw more things. This is what we got done earlier. Also, this is my sister.
Hello. I was wondering if you had noticed I came in.
Oh, I absolutely noticed. I'll just wait for you to say something. Twilight Jade, thank you for the follow.
Oh, did it make a noise?
No, but I was looking at chat and I just saw the little furfru show up.
Oh, understandable. Hey, Juno. You're correct. You do see me
What?
on When Wolves Cry Out stream sometimes.
Yeah, Twilight Jade, thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah.
Let me go check my whispers.
Hello, Wiccan lesbian.
Those are some good colors on that. And I'm definitely not biased because I just drew a like a sunset / dusk glitch saber the other day and have been a bit hyper focused on it. Thank you for hitting the nothing button, Nui. Yeah, this is drawn by Just Chimera. Because it was so close to the start of the stream, I forgot to give you a shout out.
You know, I should have done the shout out, but my brain is smooth.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah.
Cute but smooth brain.
Yep. Your brain is cute but smooth. To be fair, we've both been having a day.
But I got my medication. Except I still didn't get my Spiro. I gotta message him about that.
Was that the one you were out of?
Yes!
No,
And
I
he
meant,
even-
like...
he-
What?
What? He even
Oh.
noted while I was there that, like, oh yeah, I see that your refill request came in. And he sent over 3 different medications to the pharmacy. But because that one wasn't part of the conversation at the place, I think he forgot about that one. So I shall just send him a message.
Fair. So they were out of the medication you were suspecting, though, at the pharmacy?
Yeah.
No. Lame. Also, yes, will Watcher and Juno.
It didn't add you. The queue hates you. Jelly, did you submit while I was offline? And thank you for following Weed and Son and Wicked Lesbian. Going to your first Pride event. That's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Oh, Pride is always super fun. I hope it's a blast.
I've never been to one, but I should try to get to one. You don't tend to do backgrounds, but you felt inspired by a game you've been playing called Sky, Children of the Light. So it's snowy mountains and clouds at a sunset. It looks really pretty.
Oh, I've been meaning to play that game.
Oh?
It always looked cute. And I'm gonna be honest, I did one of those little... the pit crews. I did a pit crew and made myself one of the funny moth people, and now I want to play the game.
Let me see where Jelly is on the queue. Alright, Jelly, you are after Runery. Let me add you real quick. And yeah, you must have done it while my computer was asleep. The problem is that all of the programming runs locally on my PC, so if I close the bot or if my computer is sleeping, it just doesn't work. Until I figure out how to add it to like a network thing, so I can run it on my like low power PC, this is just how it is. Finally continuing the multi-panel thingy. Oh, with the Fox Motel? Hope everyone's having a good month.
What can I say?
It just started, but so far it's going well. Alright, stretch a bit.
Oh, I gotta stretch too then.
Oh, I was just stretching because I was stretching, less because of Redeem. I saw you were playing Monster Hunter. I saw both you and Tangent were playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, the temptation to join, but I promised I would come back and play or do more donos. Also, I don't remember if I said it, but Weed and Son, thank you for the follow.
Oh, I'm excited for when you can head home, Nui. You deserve the rest.
It's pretty good.
Yee. I wish you the best of luck with the move.
Yee.
First panel where you'll need 2 donos because it has a second character in it. Is it a certain fox that I've drawn before? Actually, that's a very broad topic, or a very broad category.
Here's a cool song.
Even this one here would fall into that category. Did you buy it and play it? Oh, interesting. What weapon you playing?
Well, what can I say?
Dual swords? Okay. Sounds like we got a fun variety. I know someone else that has that I might poke about playing it that I trust enough to do so. Like, because I'm someone that has played it for a while. Because I'm a bit picky about who I will play them with. So I got at least one person that's newer to the game. Possibly 2 if Jelly would like to play with me. Like, try that at some point. and one that's more of a much more experienced at it. Just gonna be lurking on and off for a bit. Gonna play Sky some more. I hope you have fun.
Pretty good.
They please your ADHD brain? Oh, why is that? Oh, so it's this.
Yeah.
Do you remember the thing we talked about earlier about a certain Foxburb?
Yes.
I have a silly idea for that I kind of want to doodle.
Ooh. Politely and lovingly, destroy Faye.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, you know that's also fair.
I don't think it's going to be that strong. But it could be
Also-
silly. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I say, I can't wait to eventually play with Jelly and accidentally Wyvern Fire Jelly across the map by mistake.
Is that a thing that can happen?
Yeah, so I'm very cautious when I play, and one of the big reasons I don't play Gunlands with certain people is unless you know where I am, there is a good chance I'm going to put you through a wall by mistake.
You need to play Gunlance with me. I want to see that happen.
Understandable. Blows up my big sister.
Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I play the Charge Blade. I'm still very new to it, but I'm enjoying it so far. I smack with the sword. I tell my shield to just get rid of this random capsule that it accumulated. I charge up an axe, swing it, cancel it out, and just store all that potential energy in the shield. I smack things with the sword again. I recharge my sword, but cancel that out and send all that potential energy into the sword. No, I don't cancel. That was less of a cancel out, more of a I compress all that energy into the sword. You're tempted to start without armor for the funny. I apparently ran for a bit too long with the starting armor. It's a Tempo. Thank you so much for the 32 months of subscription. How you doing tonight? So are you still playing the Hunter game?
No, I'm handling a detonation in a server.
Oh.
People are being dumb.
Oh.
Not your server, no need to worry.
No, I assumed not. Is it
And
any
so
of the
it's-
servers I know about?
No.
Okay.
It's the server that accidentally got me popular in questionable communities. I'm so excited. There's so many people to play Monster Hunter with now, though. My hyperfixation.
I don't know how long I'm going to be playing it because I bounce between games.
I mean, you have played it enough that you understand what I talk about sometimes, and that makes my brain happy.
I do.
And if
Doing
it
well,
turns
just
out
working.
you're okay.
I'm glad you're doing well, Tempo. And I'm glad to see you. Sorry, and what were you saying, sis?
Oh, I was just saying, even if it turns out not to be for you, I'm just really happy you tried it.
Oh, I don't know if it's so much that it won't be for me. The game seems fun. And I'll probably poke at Rise at some point. It was interesting getting to hear some, like, you explained to me why starting with World was such a good idea, and I kind of, it definitely helped me. So it was interesting hearing someone else that plays it being just like, yes, 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 yes. Rise is the one that you want to start with.
Or no, World is the one you want to start with.
Sorry, did I say Rise the first time?
You did.
I meant to say you told me why World was the good one to start with, and I agree with that. It definitely helped me at least.
If I was to ever recommend to anybody a first Monster Hunter game, 9 times out of 10, it is going to be World. I adore Rise. There is so much visual clutter and shit to figure out. You will learn it far better in a game like World, where there's a lot less actively going on your screen to keep track of.
That's the big issue for me, is just so much, like, even just watching people play. I'm thinking while I'm watching that is there a setting to turn off the visual effects? Like all the arcing lightning and stuff. Like, there's so much of it.
There is a lot. I just like it because I can ride my gun lance like a rocket.
Look, eventually you'll get to show me Rise. And eventually, maybe sometime this week.
Fair. You will not be surprised to know, in Rise, I paid an extra $5 to turn into a dog.
Understood. Enjoy your Monster Hunter jelly, and Nui, I am sorry that you are experiencing the insomnia. It's not something I experience with, but it does not seem like a enjoyable thing. Yeah, Zafri, with the gun lance, you can, like, just send one of your moths flying.
Yeah.
Like, they can already fly, but you can send them flying a lot faster.
Basically, you take the gun lance, you turn it around, you hold it sideways, and you just hold down the trigger. It's tied for the fastest movement in the game.
I was saying... Sorry, go ahead.
What was that?
I was just saying, Zafri could take one of the little moths and send it flying at high velocity.
Stuffs all of the moths into the gun lance.
I'm sure they'll be fine. They're hardy. They're magic. They're hardy. They are the ammunition. Just firing moths at people. Alright, let me grab my references. I'm really glad that Mal also, like, shared the mindset I had when drawing the bookcase. And, like, I was just like, I'm not drawing each and every individual book. And Mal was like, I'm not coloring each and every individual book.
Oh my god. I'm holding you to one thing, by the way.
I am holding onto my desk. What's up?
I'm holding you to the fact that when you have your own house, I'm going to remind you that you want a hidden door bookshelf, for your bedroom.
Oh god, I want a hidden door bookshelf for my bedroom so badly.
I made a mental note that it's something you always wanted, because I had a feeling that, much like me, you would instantly forget.
I did, actually. Look, a hidden door, bedroom, or office. A hidden bookcase door to my office. But yes, ever since I was a kid and saw them in movies and stuff, I have always wanted a hidden passageway kind of thing. I wanted to at least see them, because movies back then made it seem like they were in all, like, you went to, like, an older house and you just find it there. And it, like, they were always a thing that was there in the older houses. Probably didn't help I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo, but still. And that is one of those things that I always wanted, or I wanted to see. And now I am an adult. And I realize that, of course, they're not in people's houses. It's not really logical to have them in your house. I want it in my house anyway.
Can I say, for stuff like that, I've been using Throne, funnily enough.
Oh,
So, because of my memory issue, I will never remember what I actually want. So I just have a sub list of things on Throne that are things I have always wanted,
have
because
you
I always forget.
have you added the Throne button that you can just tap on any web page?
I don't know how to do that.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Yeah, basically
But,
you go to any web page and it automatically fills out the like the name, the image, the price, the description, and you can modify it before you save it, but
Oh, that sounds cool.
it's really useful.
Yeah. I don't know, but like, do you know what the play date is?
The play date? No.
It's like a handheld console that's designed to look retro and has an e-ink screen, and it has like a crank on the side, and it's got all these weird, mostly indie games.
Oh,
And I
okay.
know it's not like an amazing console, but it makes my brain go burr. And I want to play Pick Pack Pup on it.
Yeah, I think a hidden bookcase office door is probably going to be a bit much for Throne. I'm not sure I can get away with asking people to help with that, but it is something I want to get eventually. Right now, if I had to ask people to help me with any one thing on my Throne, it would be the Ace Dragon plushie.
No, that's valid.
I want the Ace Dragon plushie. I showed it off earlier, but
You want it with the trans hoodie, don't you?
I want the big one.
Oh, fair.
I have to go find the link again.
I think if there was one thing I'd want people to help with on my Throne, it's just the microphone arm.
No, that makes sense.
This microphone stand is so bad. And also, it forces me to shimp.
I don't think I probably have some stuff on my Throne that I should want first. The 3+ foot one, yes. Look at them.
It's so cute, though. Look at them.
They are big.
Lorg. Long like my sister.
Do they do an NB one? They don't have a NB of these. I believe they have a non-binary bat. Or yeah, they have a non-binary bat. Or alternatively, they do have where is it?
Can I say they made one mistake with their lineup of Pride plushies?
What's that?
They named the trans raccoon Egg,
Oh.
which that is. I remember when I first was figuring out I was trans, like, egg was a very endearing term. Protect egg, be gentle with the egg. They will figure it out when they do, but nowadays the attitude is, egg is like a joke. You call someone an egg, you crack them, and I hate it. Just let people be people, please.
Yeah. Nui, I don't know if you are Ace, but there is the Ace Dragon with a hoodie that you can get a non-binary hoodie for it. Which, if they didn't have the like 3-foot long dragon, is probably what I would do. Your Demi, so same color scheme. Fair.
Demi crew.
Look, I just want the... I like big, long plushies.
I can't imagine why.
I am a big long person.
I didn't think of that, but fair.
For anyone that doesn't know, I am 6'4".
Listen, I sometimes forget that you are tall, because I am not. I am 5'6".
You're south-sized.
I am indeed south-sized, but I'm strong enough that I can and will hoist you.
Oh, understandable. I cannot hoist you.
No, you need to be careful of your back. Consider, for a big hug, I'm just gonna bring my collapsible step stool again. It fits in my purse.
Sierra is indeed 13 foot in real life. Only one dragon. Also, can I say that the Ace Dragon in the hoodie also has a pin with it that I think is really cute. Like, it's sold separately, but it's clearly the same character.
Mm-hmm.
And I just find it's such a cute pin, in my opinion.
It is. It's a good shape.
Yeah. Why does the Dirk Tuber look so concerned? Because its hair isn't. Its snoot is in Flo's hair.
You look concerned because you still haven't found that extra mini Kira yet.
Correct.
Here, I'll fix that.
Thank you for the boot, Twilight Jade. Oh, now we are big.
I'm not. I'm just bad about standing close to cameras.
You're standing very close to the camera.
There's something on the lens.
Flo just up here, it's just like, hold on. Let me get that off the lens for you.
I'm sniffing it, don't mind me. North sniff.
Oh, hi, Kira.
Oh my god, yes, you can see that the tiny Kira talks when I do.
Oh my god, I
Sniff,
never
sniff.
knew that.
Yeah, it's timed with me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Sniff, sniff.
Also, you can see the halos in your eyes.
Yeah, you can see that my eyes are fucked up, but like in a cool way.
Same.
Yee. The fact we both have the same type of heterochromia is real cool. But yes, to anybody who doesn't know, that's what my eyes look like IRL. Oh, and sis, I'm informing Zafri that insect glaive exists, and you can have a moth.
Oh, good. You were jump scared by giant Flo, as is. Hold on, no, let me recorrect that. Flo's not giant. Flo's just big to the camera.
There was something
Flo's
on
not
the
giant.
screen.
Flo's just close to the camera.
I was just sniffing the camera watcher. We were inspecting the mini cure on my hair.
But also, getting jump scared by Flo is right and proper.
Oh, did I tell you I did that to Tangent while we were building my bedroom?
No, or maybe
So-
I don't remember.
When I get really anxious, I don't like making noise because I don't like being perceived, but Tangent knew I was asleep on the third floor, and Tangent was in my room. So I managed to walk down 3 flights of stairs while they were doing something, stand a couple inches behind them, and Tangent just turned around and saw me just staring exhaustedly at them and screamed.
Minus the scream, I have done that to Serby.
Yeah.
I've done that to a lot of people unintentionally, which is really impressive considering I am 6'4" and like not particularly light. I weigh like, I don't know, not super heavy. I think like 220, which I don't think is bad for my size, but still not light.
It's not bad for your size, but can I say the fact that I'm 15 pounds lighter than you baffles me? I am built like a refrigerator.
Is all that muscle?
It's certainly density.
You don't know how to scream properly. Understood. Tangent needs to go back to Foxing 101. Which is gonna be really difficult since Tangent is a displacer beast currently.
Yeah.
At least
Oh.
until we make Faye a starry displacer beast.
I think Tangent would look good as a starry displacer beast. Also, I'm curious what you mean, Nui.
Nui does TF anyway, and you never thought about it? Oh, is Nui a shapeshifter? Good morning, Runery. I hope you slept well. Hello, can we turn Tangent into a glitch saber?
I think we should turn Tangent into a glitch saber. I think Tangent would be cute as one.
I think Tangent would like not realize it at first and just think it's displacer beast until Faye goes to talk to you, and you're just staring straight at Faye rather than off to the side, and Faye like, how can you see me? Then you
The
just
messed up
explained.
eyes. Well, you see, I'm used to talking to a glitch saber. I just don't have any experience talking to displacers.
Well, the thing is, glitch sabers don't actually offset their appearance.
Oh, welcome in, Commander Fear.
Commander Fair, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the raid. How are you
got the
doing
shout
today? Thank you for the shout out. You are working on art. Do you have any art you would like to share? Anyone that is new with the raid, I am One Wolves Cry Out. I go by Sierra or Ria. We are doing art, and by that I mean we're staring at the canvas where we're supposed to be doing art while I talk to my sister. This is my sister. Hi. Or say hi.
Hello.
Dylan Tech 67, thank you so much for the follow. And Onyx, good evening? Afternoon? What time of day is it? Sun's not fully down. Good afternoon.
Time zone.
Also, yes, hips.
And it's okay, sis. I may be invading your stream right now, but I'm going to trap you in mine on Thursday.
Oh, understandable.
Oh no, I heard there was a funny cat hat and a light bulb that I needed to show you.
And Commander, if there is art that you would like to share, go ahead and send it to me in like a Twitch whisper. But yes, for anyone that came in with the raid, here's some of the doodles we have done so far. We did these this morning. I then had to go to the doctor, and now we are working on it again. But we're 40 minutes in, and we haven't started drawing yet. This is not too out of place for these streams. Twitch whisper? Yeah, I don't allow links in my chat, so they have to be put like. You can just send them to me, and I'll put them up on the screen. You're gonna head to sleep because like 3 a.m. now. Yes, please go get rest. I appreciate the follow. I hope you rest well. Good times out to you too. Yeah, that's an easy way of putting it. I should probably. So if you're a big Legend of Zelda fan, you're not allowed. Oh my god, Cap. Also, I've been told that I need to put Tail Jail as one of my Twitch emotes. So now I need to see if I can shrink it down without it becoming illegible.
You could always do it as 3 emotes, couldn't you?
It's not a horizontal image.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I know the
Is it,
exact emotes I need to do. Have I?
I think it could work in the small size. Yeah, that's still relatively visible.
Fair.
Like shrinking it down to kind of match the emotes. That's all the further I can get to go to the side. That's kind of matches the size that's in chat. It's not perfect, but I think it could work.
Fair. Fifth, have I told you my ridiculous idea for an emote?
What's that?
I want to get dog bed left and dog bed right so I can put emotes in the middle of it. I want to put
Aw.
the dancing dragon in a dog bed.
Oh my gosh. I see a whisper. Yes, after this I'll explain a bit more of the let you overlap emotes in chat. I haven't messed much with the 7 TV. I need to. I currently I use Better Twitch TV, which also has certain emote functionalities.
Alright, now I can actually pay attention. I handled the thing.
I'm glad.
Yee. Oh, have you played any more stories since I last saw?
I only went on for a little bit longer after what you saw last night. And then I haven't had a chance to play today.
No, that you've been up to a lot today.
Also, while I wait for the art link, I'm going to share something else.
Fair.
Just
Also,
because I was mentioning, but you go ahead with what you're gonna say first.
I was just going to say, hello there, Iki Koroboros.
Oh no, Iki is here.
There is an Iki peeking in. Eking in, even.
I wanted to go out into space and live there forever among the stars.
But I was gonna say, I mentioned that glitch sabers don't. Or do I need you to send me something? No. Commander Fur is getting a post from their stream. Or like getting the art from their stream. Cat? Yeah, that was what you requested, right? Did I misremember? Or did I misread? You have coin. Hey, Skylar. But yeah, I mentioned that glitch sabers don't actually like displace the image. Glitch sabers, the way they work is they create a duplicate using the stars on their pelt that they can control independently, and that they can then swap places with. So like in this example here, you can see the two are in completely separate poses.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all glitchy because they just swap places. They actually see out of the eyes of both of them at the same time. They actually have to focus on controlling both bodies at the same time, so it takes practice.
I'm sure that's going to go great with Tangent's ADHD.
Oh, I'm sure, considering that is a total of, let's see, six legs, 2 tentacles for 8, and a tail that's 9, plus another set that's 18 limbs. The Eep is hitting hard tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, Mal. I should probably get to drawing your thing. And Commander Fur, I will share your thing as soon as I receive it. Now you're just imagining a glitch projection just stuck with a ditto face. Hey, Tangent. What color of sky would your glitch saber be?
Sis, can I vanish for a couple minutes and then reappear while I handle a thing?
Absolutely.
All right. Poof.
Oh my... Abby, thank you so much for the raid. Air support has arrived. Thank you. Aviating Wolf, how was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. We've had 3 raids right after starting. I say right after starting. I've been going for an hour. I just haven't started drawing yet. What were you working on today? You were playing Wandering Village. I remember seeing that, thinking it was a neat little concept. How did you enjoy the game? Anyone that came in with the raid, I am when wolves cry out. I go by Sierra or Rhea. Sierra or Rhea for short. We're just working on some donation doodles. We're supposed to be anyway, but ADHD is getting the better of me. I've had 3 raids, and I'm just getting distracted, and I haven't even started drawing yet, despite the fact we're nearly an hour in. Here's some that we did this morning. You barely survived a mass poisoning in the jungle. Oh dear. But very fun and good. I'm glad you had fun. I wonder how Sierra would react if she found out there were people building a tiny settlement on her. I mean, as long as it's not like destructive or anything, she'd be glad that she could give them like a safe place. She already had like the cosmic version of her kind of already has galaxies in their fur, so building a high rise on Sierra. Like, I imagine if things are small enough to build it on Sierra, a high rise would barely be poking out of the fur. Because that's the thing, is Sierra is a fluffy dragon, and along her back is where it is the fluffiest. Very chill, but it's very interesting. It was interesting to look at, but I'm not much of a like town builder game kind of person. Good evening, Orca. How you doing? To build a treetop city in the forest of fur. Yeah, that could work. Just got home from work. I hope work went well. Noodle Dragon City. Look, Sierra could be a very big dragon. Also, just got home. Glad there's a late stream so you could show up. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today, so I had to split it in half, but I still haven't started drawing. We've definitely been here since 9 this morning, even though it's already 8 p.m. Definitely. Had an almost 50-hour week last week and started this Monday with more overtime. Oh, heck. I've been there. It's not fun. I hope you get time to rest. I- Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a moment. Was that? That wasn't all of it, was it? Jesse. Gosh, Jesse. Thank you so much. You think it didn't have the incremental version? Oh, didn't it? Whoops. It was supposed to, I'm sorry, but also thank you so much. But also... I don't know, I feel like I need to argue against that somehow. But also thank you. I appreciate that a lot. This appearance couldn't be more true right now. Yeah, she definitely had plans. Hey. Box noises. Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great evening as well, Abby. Enjoy your food. Load on Ko-fi. Here we go. You're all good and good. You need it. Oh, I appreciate it. Why were you just lurking when I was talking about the plushie? Pizza time. You'll be back later. All right. Enjoy your pizza, Ash. Yeah, here's Commander Fur's art. This is what they were working on today. Runery, can you do me a favor and bite Jesse? Like, in the positive way, I guess. Bite friendly. Thank you. Bite positive. Exactly. But yeah, Commander Fur, that looks really good. I enjoy seeing the wings. Get a nice baggy hoodie on. Puffy hair. It's coming along nicely. You want the person who sent you the link to bite... Oh, understood. Jesse, I need you to bite Runery back. It's your first horse. Okay. Yeah, horses are hard to draw. They've got the weird shaped faces. Like... Okay, they're not weird shaped faces. They're different from most other animals. You spent so long trying to draw that damn face. Yeah, I believe it. Also, and Runery, the dragon bites you. Yeah, thank you for sharing. He will like it, and it was your decision to do it. He didn't say anything, just sent you the link, and you were already thinking about it. Yes, Runery has dragon corruption now. Runery's going to become a dragon. Wait. Runery's already a dragon. Runery becomes Noodle Dragon. Fox must bite Runery. But Jesse's not a fox. Jesse's a coyote. No energy waste. Good. Yeah. No energy used on Runery's part. Just Noodle Dragon. Until it wears off. Okay, but now I want to draw Runery as a Noodle Dragon. Like Anther Noodle Dragon in the style... Like, in the Anther Noodle style that's kind of on screen right now. Of course, with a more masculine appearance rather than the NB appearance. Oh, no. Rune is NB, but... Rune is mask. I actually don't know in that case. I imagine more masculine leaning at the very least. Iki is tired today. Understandable. Iki, please make sure you get some rest. Dragon Tar, thank you so much for the prime sub. How you doing today? You have a tar? Tars are good. I like tars. Like I like them on occasion. We did draw one today, though. It was a foxtar, a Fennec foxtar. Sips coffee and proceeds to stay up all night anyway. Iki, you're doing fine, Dragontar. Good. Yeah, it's fun occasionally. Have a good night, Nui. I hope you rest well, okay? You're not fighting monsters so you can type now? Oh, I see. I feel like you have an unfair advantage at fighting the monsters because of your displacement ability. None of the other hunters can do that. Jesse, I'm also gonna drag you. I'm also gonna drag you into a Monster Hunter match at some point. Real monsters for their friends. I'm not sure that statement is saying what you intend for it to say, Cap. That the real monsters were the friends we made along the way. And I've had some friends that were real monsters. That's... I'll say that. Needless to say, they're not my friends anymore. No, you're good. I read that. I was like, Cap, I don't know if that means what you think it means. Bark.
Bark. Elf, elf.
Boy.
No, I have debated on one other sound to use.
And Dragontar, thank you so much for the follow. Oh?
I have a squeaky toy noise.
Oh my gosh.
Can I hit the button?
Sure.
The sound when my mighty hammer strikes somebody. I heard Tangent giggling upstairs when I played that.
Uh-oh, you drew the attention from the chat.
Oh
Tempo
no!
is staring.
Tempo heard the squeak. You didn't hear anything, Tempo. Everything is fine.
Hey, Cap, no, don't go into the hole. Also, I'm glad that I said Voy, and Iki just responded with Voy.
See, Iki is learning the secret language.
Voy.
Voy. Oh my god. So, I was being shown a song by a friend earlier, sis, and somebody made another streamer a theme song that involved dog toy squeaky noises, and it
Yeah?
makes my brain so happy.
Good.
Not because I necessarily want that, but because I love ridiculous song additions.
There's a song that I don't think I'll ever show you, but it uses in it, the reason I won't show you it is just due to it being part of like a certain, like in regards to certain analog horror that I don't think you'd enjoy. But the song uses, the American, like the alert sound that would pop up on TVs, the "this is a test" kind of buzz that would stop whatever you were watching, the emergency
that.
broadcast system or whatever. Because the analog horror had to do with TVs and such, at least early on, I think. But they use that in the song really effectively, and that's one of the things that using sounds that aren't sounds as part of like the background music is one of the things that makes my brain happy.
Fair. Can I say, 1, I'm sorry for squeaking on your stream, I had to yawn. 2, I heard that so many times growing up, and like, I get that they were testing it, but they played it so many times that when it was actually needed, I just assumed it was a test.
Oh, I've never actually seen it like play in a time it was actually needed.
Oh, we were having some pretty catastrophic weather.
Yeah, that's fair. Replaced by the emergency alert system? Is that an actual thing? Oh, well, yeah, I assume that's like the ones on the phones.
Oh my god. Can I say that's one thing that I sometimes get still get texts from New Hampshire? It's like, this alert! And I'm like, I appreciate it. I think I might be safe 1,100 kilometers away.
I get Pennsylvania ones sometimes.
Love that.
But I remember watching a video that compared every country's emergency broadcast system buzzer sound.
I watched that too.
And it's just like the American one does have a very distinct sound to it compared to a lot of them. Like it's a very particular buzz that I don't think most Americans ever consider that, because they maybe not the latest generation, because TV as a whole has kind of been fading out. Like cable TV and such, it's all being replaced by streaming services. But it's anyone that's a bit older than that, I guess millennials back, have heard that so many times that it's there. It's one of those sounds you never think about.
God, in that video though, they showed some countries, and like, if I was asleep on a couch, the American one would wake me up. But some of the ones from other countries would have put me through the roof.
Wasn't that one of the things they rated them on, was how well it would wake you up?
Yes, but the other thing they rated it on is how good it was to dance to.
I gotta rewatch that video.
That was a good video. What if we binge watched it? Like we binge watched Milo is on Fire.
I mean, if you wanna, we could.
I mean, I love binge watching useless informational videos that'll never come in context in life until it's been so long since I've seen them that I can't quote them properly.
Your friend made a VR chat avatar that is a Legiana that can make 12 different countries' alert noises. What's the Legiana again? Which monster is that?
Inside of the Coral Highlands, the really flappy, skinny ice dragon. It's the one that Alwyn rides.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that in World yet.
Fair. I was gonna say, I've seen some flying around a few times while we were actually walking around, but we are also beating up donuts. But
Fair. I
yeah,
don't think I've gotten close enough to one to realize it wasn't just one of the Sky Wyverns.
fair. When you play stories, though, it's what Alwyn rides.
Yeah, because I remember seeing him in stories and being like, "Ooh, who are you? I have no idea."
He is... Can I be honest with my opinion of him? He is the delightfully typical character. Long elven ears, rides a very lithe fast dragon, shoots a bow and arrow, very tsundere.
Well, when I said "Who are you," I meant the monstie, not the person riding the monstie. But you know, fair enough.
Also fair, I do like Legiana. Legiana is pretty, and the way that the wings actually attach partway down the tail, I think is a great design.
Fair. Like, I'm still over here, it's just like, I've heard some of the monsters that people really like in World and stuff, and I'm just over here, it's like, okay, sure, I'm not a fan of them as much, but like, flying electric mongoose, Kobayashi or whatever.
Yeah, Toby Kadachi.
Toby, yeah, Toby Kadachi.
Wings.
Flying electric mongoose is good note. Look, my favorite is probably Soap Noodle still, but Soap Noodle is in World.
Can I say something about Soap Noodle and Rise? Not
What's
Rise,
that?
Stories.
What's that?
You can have one.
E. I was looking up stuff on stories and I somehow found that.
Fair.
I think I was looking up how Bear something Barioth.
Oh yes, Barioth is so pretty though.
Tangent is a creature with 6 paws and 2 tentacles today. Tangent is also a creature with 6 paws and 2 tentacles today. Strange that Faye doesn't have a tail, but
It's okay, we can fix that in post.
all soap dragons we fight are male sexed. Huh.
Technically, yes.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm not looking to TF into one.
So Jesse, can I say the funniest monster gender note is the fact that Diablos, all Diablos can be any sex, except for black Diablos, which is a very, very angry female Diablos. I'm pretty sure my favorite monster would horrify your chat, though.
Which one is that?
Kezu.
Kizu?
Kezu. You'll run into Kezu in the not-so-far-off future.
In which game? Stories or
it's not-
World?
Stories. Oh, see, Runery's response was my expectation.
Why? What was it called?
Kezu. K-H-E-Z-U. Why are you...
K-A-Z-H-U, was it?
K-H-E-Z-U.
Kizu.
So, okay. Listen for here. What was that?
Oh, I just was reading Jesse's comment.
So, I don't like Kezu aesthetically. I do like the fact that in the original game, it had absolutely no background theme, so when it got near you, all music would stop playing because that's unsettling as shit. But
Oh,
am I okay to tiny ramble?
sure. You ramble while I try to draw.
Kezu is my favorite monster because I think it is one of the healthiest monsters in the game. It is a monster that shows up mid to near end of low rank. It is very tough, and it's a monster that moves non-traditionally. Most monsters do big arcing attacks, straightforward attacks, and sideways attacks, which really get players to start doing side dodges and back dodges and getting into a very big habit of see monsters start to attack, dodge. Kezu has non-traditional windups and attacks that hit at weird angles with long end lag. It is a monster that teaches players how to dodge and actually read a monster. It forces you to change how you play, adapt, and start to learn based on what you're fighting. It's an amazing wall. I don't like it for how it looks, but I think it is one of the healthiest things for the series because it is so infuriating. Understandable, Rune.
Please don't tell me what it.
But yeah, Kezu is a giant, ugly, flabby chicken with an extendable neck and no eyes.
Yeah, I looked it up and I'm just like, yeah, I see why chat had that reaction.
It's my favorite thing to tell people it's my favorite monster with no context because they go, oh, this is Flo's favorite monster. It must be so, oh my god! It is my favorite for game health and actually teaching players. If I was to base one on my favorite design, I'm somewhere between Gugmazios. Let's see. Gugmazios, Kechawacha, Barioth.
Barioth is
What do you-
good.
Barioth is good. What's it called? Funny Donut Dragon. Oh, thank you for the raid, Coffee! I will give a shout out.
I had sour candy in my mouth.
Oh my god, Rune did it.
Hey, Coffee's trying to kill me. Coffee, thank you so much for the raid. How did the rest of your stream go? And hecking, let me get over to Morganash. Thank you so much for the follow. It was good, very productive today. Good. I am very glad it was the opposite of this stream so far. We are an hour and 20 minutes, and this is all I've gotten.
Oh, sis, Abby and Runery have both shouted out Coffee. Can I also shout out Coffee?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, understandable.
Coffee deserves all the
Shout
shoutouts. Coffee. First, if you have any art tags, feel free to send it to me. Actually, do you have VIP? Can you just draw it, put it in the chat? You have VIP, you can just put it in the chat. 2, Guzma Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. 3, hello Raiders, I am on Wolves Cry Out. I go by Sierra or Ria for short. We are just working on some donation doodles today. And we had to split the stream into 2 today. This morning, I was actually being productive. I got several done in the time that I had. This afternoon, we're not being super productive. We're just kind of chatting a lot. Sis, can you handle Discord?
Yes, I can get the Discord. I will DM them. Let me go
Actually,
make a temp link. Also, hello, I'm the dog with a job. And that job is getting you this Discord link.
Yes, this is my sister, Flo.
Hello. Understandable. Matashim1, can you please whisper me so I can whisper you the Discord?
Save my canvas, will do. Thank you. And a wellness check.
Oh,
2/3 of the way there. Draw circles, connect lines, draw the rest of the art. Makes sense to me.
I will also do the wellness check stretch.
Hello, you're
I
being called
appreciate
cute.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, this is... My sister's name is Flo.
Whoa. I am
And
the. Hmm?
she is not a sheep. She's a furfru.
Yeah. It's fun to replace L's with W's because you can go from flow to fwo, and you can go from hello to ow ow. It was right there.
That's so fetch. Thank you so much for smacking the nothing button. Art tax. Art tax. Let me take a look.
Art time. Art
Oh,
time.
that's so pretty. Look at that. Hacking coffee. Your art is so good, and you got like such. The shading you always have just makes it pop so much.
I love how Coffee handled the eyes. Those are so pretty.
Oh yeah, indeed they are. I've never considered making just like the upper line of the eye a different color.
Same.
You love
Oh, no.
shading? Teach me how to love shading. I hate shading.
Yes.
What? Why do you think I
Also-
never shade stuff on my own stuff? The most I ever do is flat color.
That's fair. Also, I've been quietly lurking all day on Coffee Stream while fighting for my life with an ice cream truck popsicle.
I've also been lurking on Coffee Stream. I had to go
Right
in
and
at one.
proper.
I think twice today. I went in and stole Coffee's tail, and then Chris gave it back. So all was right in the world. It is now tradition for me to anytime I show up, I take Coffee's tail, and Chris the banana gives it back.
You know, that's fair.
I don't know how this became. Actually, no, I know exactly how this became tradition. Chris and I used to get into like quote unquote fights over the tail. I would just repeatedly take it away, and Chris would repeatedly bring it back, and both of us had way too many points to ever really defeat the other. So eventually, I would just be like, okay, I only have so much time because I'm a busy person. You win this round, Chris. But I've only ever won once, and I think that was because Chris lost track or got distracted. But since then, it just kind of became a thing where I come in, I take it once, Chris gives it back, and then Coffee says, "Hi, Sierra." Tail is nice. How many tails in my collection now? Not as many as Espresso. Vocal training, I could do vocal training. Also, thank you for redeeming the Big Fox.
Understandable. Will you go vocal training? Is it time for me to do another weird F rant?
Didn't, oh, I did give you, yeah, because I had a lot of fun. I gifted you a tier 3 once for the tail. I think that was the very first tail fight. It was just, I was so entertained by the fact that you kept it up with me for so long that I was just like, all right, I gotta concede here. You win, and here's your victory prize. Have a tier 3 sub. All right, so my sister's going to entertain you all for a bit, probably with cooking stuff. If you have cooking questions, feel free to ask them now. I'm going to go do vocal training.
Yes, please ask me cooking questions. I love rambling about food. So fun fact, y'all want to know why restaurant sandwiches taste so much better than homemade sandwiches? Because of seasoning. One, when you get a sandwich from a restaurant, they will typically cut out some of the bread so that you can fill in more of the filling. And two, they will typically season things. A lot of the lettuce has a light seasoning on it, sometimes oil and vinegar. A lot of tomatoes are lightly salted and peppered to draw out excess moisture so that it tastes better. And lots of things like that. Even onions are soaked in ice water, which pulls out any amount of that really spicy substance and leaves you with crispy and sweet ones. Which form of seasoning, Mal? Oh, butter? I actually don't cook with butter too much. My favorite food, honestly? Spaghetti. So here's my hot take. I like all kinds of food. But all I can think of, specifically like, whenever I don't have money, you can make spaghetti dirt cheap. And anything you add to it makes it great. Ground beef, you got a meat sauce. Shredded up, chopped up spinach, you've got a light bit of veggie in there. Slow simmer it for a bit and throw in some cheese, you've got a really delicious cheesy sauce. And it's cheap, it's easy, it's filling, and it just makes me feel good. Spaghetti makes me feel happy. Understandable. Listen, if you're gonna blend the spaghetti, do it part ways. That way it's like off-brand Italian boba. It depends on the day.
Off-brand Italian boba.
Yeah, because on-brand Italian boba is just what happens when you buy the really mini pearled fresh mozzarella and you drink it with a straw.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
No.
Okay. I would be surprised because, like, there are so many food things as such. I don't know about that. I'm just kind of like, head tilt.
You listen, it's just like me and Pilk and my other cursed foods that technically
Oh
are
God.
scientifically delicious.
Oh my gosh. Like, I get that milk and Pepsi, flavor-wise, is comparable to ice cream and root beer for a root beer float. But my brain still says, no.
Can I tell you something infinitely more cursed?
What's that?
Pepsi and milk is good, but if you want an approximation of ice cream, eggnog is better. So Pepsi and eggnog is superior, but it has the unfortunate name Pegnog, which is awful.
Oh, you can sleep?
Not yet. Still one.
Thank you for the drink.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't gotten your sketch done yet.
That's fine. Are you gonna have her wearing boots?
I can.
Oh, and
Yes, couldn't tell.
Cherneco. I like
that?
all
I
forms.
couldn't tell
I
from
like
the
to
image.
make homemade
Okay.
ragu.
Yeah.
I will make a basic marinara sometimes. There's even times I'll make a homemade bolognese that takes like 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
I just don't want to interrupt the wife.
Well, my mic's not muted, so.
Oh, I just saw the box moving. So I was like, I thought it was unmuted.
No, it is unmuted.
Oh, it's unmuted.
I said my mic's not muted.
Oh, I said I didn't want to interrupt. My food fact is you can make bread out of ice cream.
Fun fact, Mel, bread made out of ice cream is actually not that good. I'll make you some sometime.
Well, I was offering to make you some.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, that delay that's going from my
It's
computer
really bad.
is going from Flow to me, which is probably a few milliseconds,
Yeah.
then from my mic to your computer, which is about 4 or 5 seconds, and then they
Oh,
hear you
fair.
respond to it, and then it will be another 4 or 5 seconds before they hear it.
Aw, that's
Yeah,
cute.
That's true. Also, my Monster Hunter, my favorite monster, is completely normal, and that's what I want to say.
Is it the Pookie Pookie?
This very
Mel?
I mean, yeah, it seems like something a fair few people like, so.
Mel, I know about Pookie Pookie, and I'm judging you.
waiting for the delay to tell me, but I know you're judging me.
Bye.
Bye.
Look, clearly it's just because Pookie Pookie gets a big tail.
Oh, Big Tail good, though. I think Barioth and Nargacuga have better tails, though. Listen, I know Nargacuga is the classical furry bait. Even I have Nargacuga TF, and that should say something.
Nargacuda looks a bit plain to me. Like, it just looks like you take the wyvern and you animeify it. It's all streamlined and stuff, which feels out of place compared to most of the others.
Oh, I should show you the Nargacuga variants that are way prettier, though.
Okay, yeah, show me those when you get a chance.
I like
You like-
Pufferwind.
Paolumu? Palumu?
Oh, I love Palumu.
You see, I have not seen any of them yet and gone, I want to TF into that. Therefore, I feel like I'm playing it wrong. Also, did I ever thank Guzma Wolf for the follow? If I didn't, thank you for the follow, Guzma Wolf. That was like 12 minutes ago, and if so, I apologize.
I don't think I ever play a game and just immediately go, I want to turn into that for Monster Hunter. I think that's only happened like once.
I'm not someone that plays games very often and be like, and just see TF in it or like TF potential.
You're not looking for TF, which I feel like is a big thing because I feel like a lot of people we know are always looking for TF, whereas we're just like, TF is nice, but it doesn't gotta be in everything.
Nothing wrong with people that do enjoy a lot of TF.
Yeah. It is just
I just worry at times that I get lumped into that or grouped up into that. Hi, you're a problem with TF rots your brain. It's okay. I still love you anyway. Yes, I would still love you if you were a Pookie Pookie.
Fifth.
What?
So funnily, between me and Tangent is actually the one who thinks of TF way more.
I'm not at all surprised about that.
Fair. I get other weird brain rots.
I think I get more hyperfixated on a TF trigger type than the actual TF itself. Or like a post TF scenario sometimes. Because like that's what happened with rings. It's just like I just saw them and hyperfixated on how they worked, like mechanically and such. And then I built basically an SCP type thing for the swap rings. I got super into the mechanics of the glitch sabers, which aren't TF at all, but just another example of me hyperfixating on mechanics. Oh god, my autism is just using furry and transformation to hyperfocus on mechanics.
Fifth,
Yeah?
you've heard me talk about a pan. I have no room to judge. I don't know. I get brain rot for scenarios, I guess. They're not even always TF. It's just like, I don't know, the scenario sounds fun to mess with and write about.
And that's fair. Like, and mine aren't always TF either, apparently. Like, glitch sabers aren't TF. Well, some glitch sabers can have TF in them, but that's not the part that I've hyper focused on. I just want to know more about how the glitch saber powers work. Find new and exciting TF triggers to the big to-do list. Good luck with that. And like the other one that I guess I got kind of latched onto for a bit were the Kigus.
Oh, you want to know a TF idea I've used for ages and I just never see? I like TF stickers. Stickers that you can stick and they will turn into thing, or a thing will happen. Something adjacent to that. But also, it's a sticker, so it's the ability to remove it. So imagine going to the party and you just have an ability to buy a big sheet of stickers and put it on a table and just have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the I've done that with labels before, or like sticky notes, but I haven't ever tried ones that it's like pre-designated stickers.
I think the one I've most iconically used in writing is a full moon sticker, which
Yeah,
you put
you know,
on
that's fair.
the full moon. Well,
I
my
should
brain
probably
has-
actually draw the thing that I'm here to draw. I need to at least get 2 done.
I love those Iki.
Little capsules that contain creature-shaped sponges.
Fun fact, if you eat one of those, you can turn into a person with a sponge in their stomach. It's this really cool TF.
A person with a uncomfortable feeling in their stomach.
Listen, not necessarily that one, Cap, because I have a TF into a Royal Ludroth, which is a sponge dragon. Bong. I love taking regular scenarios and describing them as just the most mundane and weird TF possible. Consider if you eat that sandwich, you can transform into somebody who's slightly less hungry and in a better mood.
Were you here when Jesse was a gremlin?
Which time?
Earlier today.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember earlier today.
Big plushie.
No, I don't remember. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably take Dayquil.
Jesse bought the big plushie.
Oh my god, good! Jesse,
Jesse,
thank you.
who should have, like, I am so happy, I am so grateful, but also there is a perfectly good Nintendo Switch for a certain dragon rabbit.
Hey, sis.
Hmm.
What if next time I visit you, we get a picture of all of the Pride Dragons together?
Good.
Yes. I'll bring along the trans one.
We can put your trans one next to my ace one.
Yeah, don't you have another one besides the ace one?
I have the glow in the dark one. It's not trans, or it's not any pride. It's just, it is the same shape, made by the same person, and it glows in the dark. A variety of colors. I think it's like red, green, and blue.
We can call that one the Ally Dragon.
Understood. Ally flag is just a glow in the dark red, green, blue flag.
No, it's just a dragon. That's
Oh.
right. If you support LGBTQIA+, you get a dragon tattoo. It's temporary.
And if you and if you are LGBTQ+, you are a dragon. If you want.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes. You can change back and forth when you choose.
I'm usually a dragon when it's funny to be.
Being bitten by an office worker and being turned into a boring middle-aged account. Oh no.
Oh my god, Iki, have you considered werehumans? Wolves that on the full moon during the day turn into a boring office worker, and then during the night you find a wolf just sitting there confused with taxes in its mouth and wearing a suit?
Dragons playing a tabletop RPG like humans in cubicles. So you're just called a banana. The Switch thingy is not a priority whatsoever. Yeah, but I want to play games with my friend, and I want my friend to be able to play games with their friends.
Yeah, I want to see Rune play Monster Hunty.
I want to see Rune play whatever Rune heckin' wants to play.
Agreed. But also, the idea of Rune fighting Kezu and me popping in stream just to say, look, it's my favorite monster, so Runery can groan, makes me happy.
Well, I mean, if it's on the Switch, I don't know if Rune had... I doubt Rune has a, like, a capture card.
Oh, fair.
So, it probably wouldn't be, streamed. But what we could possibly do is somehow figure out how to does Monster Hunter Rise have cross-platform? Probably not, but
No.
okay. So, but Rune can play with you, which you do. Therefore, I could theoretically join both of you, and then it could be on my stream, and then you can say that, sis.
Sis, if you do that, you're gonna need to play Rise on the Switch, though.
I am aware of this.
It's okay. If you want to learn it on Switch, I'm already Master Rank 52 on
I don't
Switch.
want to I don't want to rebuy it on the Switch is the thing.
No, that's valid. Same, Jesse. Same.
Like, look, World is neat. I like the kind of the balance of like the slow pace kind of learning the ecology stuff, and like the fights have a fair bit going on, but there's enough that I don't get too lost. I can watch the Rise game and I'm just like, why is there so many visual effects? What's going on? This is like when I tried playing League of Legends.
Oh, you also tried playing League of Legends at one point?
Oh, I played League of Legends for a while, and anytime there's a team fight, I always, every single time, lost track of me.
That's valid.
But back then, I didn't know that wasn't normal, because that was one of the very first games I played, honestly.
Fair.
I also didn't know that it wasn't normal to just get a panic attack from the game. It was the game that my friends were playing, and I wanted to play a game with my friends. So I played the game. Nowadays, I very rarely touch multiplayer games because I know my brain's not very good at it.
Fair.
My brain very easily devolves into said panic attack. It can very easily hit a feedback loop. Let's see. But yeah, I'd like to try Rise. I think starting with World was definitely easier for me because there's so much less going on. I think I'm gonna miss the little bits of just like I've heard that there's a lot less of the kind of like not biology. Ecology. I heard that there's a lot less of the ecology side of in Rise, which I don't know. I like that in World, but I can always return to World if I want more of that.
It's just one of those things where, like, in World, there's a lot more getting monsters to go to certain places for certain interactions, weaponizing their environment, and that kind of thing. Whereas in Rise, they kind of implement it as you can collect wildlife by putting it in your pocket and weaponizing it against the enemy. Which is why I like to say, hold on, let me put this spider in my pocket. It'll be handy for later. There is a lot more, like, wild creatures in that game. Like, if you go to the magma caverns during certain moments and you crawl through some secret spaces, you can find a phoenix and take a picture of it.
In Rise or World?
In Rise.
Oh, interesting.
So there's still a lot of wild creatures, it's just... it is a less direct interaction with the wildlife.
Okay.
Understandable. Iki, if you do that, put them in the corners of my bedroom, please.
Right now, you use Java and Bedrock. Bedrock version is the PS4 that you play on PS4. Oh, I have not touched Minecraft since like 2012.
God,
No,
you know,
2013 probably, but that was a very 2013 or 2014. We did a Skyblock thing. Like it was a heavily modded Skyblock thing. So I have no idea what the actual state of the game was at that point, but that was only for like a short time before the entire computer we were using to host the server just up and hecking burnt away the entire hard drive. So yeah, most of my knowledge of Minecraft is from 2012.
so sis, that's
Yeah.
roughly when I played it a ton, because I remember I was in high school. It was barely running on my laptop. They introduced horses.
Yeah,
I got
that's
a
right.
horse. What was that?
Yeah, they introduced horses right after I stopped.
I was on for the last few moments when they were adding horses because I was like, wow, this is cool. And then it fell off a cliff and screamed, and I was like, I think I'm good with this game, and never picked it up again.
Aww. Why is Jesse barking at you?
Is it time to bark?
Coyote noises.
Coyote noises.
Yep.
Yup.
Probably because she old. Oh, is this another Jesse is a fossil thing? If Jesse's a fossil, what kind of, like... If you walk up to Jesse and press B, what kind of, loot does she throw at you? Like, I imagine you just walk up to Jesse, just hold out a hand, and Jesse just pulls something out of her pocket, just yeets it at your face.
Oh my god. If you step on Jesse's lawn, Jesse will come out with a cane. Same, Iki. Same.
Oh? Bark, 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 bark. May I propose an alternative?
Yes, I'm listening.
Boy.
Like,
I'm so sorry to anyone that came in with the raids and has no idea what that is. I'm not explaining. She can
I
if she
thought-
wants, but I'm not.
is it time for me to go on my rant?
About the muscle memory that we've built into all of your chat and half my chat.
Oh, I was gonna go on the gender of the fuck rant. I can go on that one too.
If you want to. It's because Rune has a headache, and if he lets it persist, he will be out of order for... Rune, please make sure you're doing what you can to treat the headache.
Please. Muff.
Jesse, are you actually barking, or are you just being stern? I'm really curious. You want to watch stream? Understood, I will end stream. Runery, if you do not take care of your headache, I will end stream.
Oh,
I
mean,
will.
if you
I
ended
will not
stream-
be. I will not be used as like an accessory for you to treat yourself poorly.
I mean, hey Seth, if you ended stream.
I feel so bad because then I wouldn't have gotten even one sketch done. But also, I will end stream if Runery does not take care of himself.
It's okay, Jesse. Me too. I am notorious for barking, and Tangent encourages it.
You make bark noises when you get frustrated? I'm not gonna lie. That sounds adorable.
It does.
Jesse, I want to do stuff with you. Now that I have Monster Hunter, that's an excuse for me to be like, Jesse, can we do a thing?
Jesse
And-
is someone oops, sorry.
I just know that Jesse says that she shouldn't be on my stream because her filter isn't proper for my stream, which is understandable. But I still want to do stuff with Jesse. You'll do your best not to swear. Look, if I'm not streaming, swear all the heck you want. I don't swear much. But I'm not someone that's gonna get upset at other people for swearing. They're adults, they can say what they want. I'm not gonna be offended.
I mean,
I don't swear
on
because
your
I don't want to
stream.
swear, not because I'm holier than thou. What were you saying, sis?
I was just saying, to be fair, I occasionally swear on your stream.
Oh, I mean, I've also sworn on my stream sometimes. I am not 100% swear free. I just tend to save it for when it's necessary. Boy.
Like, can I say, I know absolutely nothing about Jesse, but Jesse seems really sweet and seems really nice. I don't know, I see Jesse and brain go serotonin +2.
Used to never swear, then you got your first boyfriend. I just, I was raised not to swear, and I had the option of, when I moved out of the house, being like, heck yeah, I can swear as much as I want now. And instead I took that and repurposed it into, I'm not going to swear. That way, when I do swear at you, you know you messed up. If I'm dropping F-bombs at you, you better think about what you did. Your whole family swears and people were surprised when you started to swear. Yeah, my whole family swears as well. So it's kind of funny that I don't. Even growing up, some of my parents were just like very strict on us not swearing, but also they weren't exactly the best at not swearing. They tried, but we definitely heard it.
Sis, did I ever tell you about when I worked at McDonald's for 3.5 years and I tried so hard to never swear there? And on my last night there, I walked outside and I was unloading one of the trucks and I dropped something and I just stopped and contemplated and decided to drop the F-bomb at the top of my lungs, and every single worker from the restaurant ran outside to be like, what happened? And I was like, oh, I dropped something. And then I walked in like everything was normal.
Remember that really like just abusive and terrible person I used to know that from a few years ago? The one that used to be a like a DM for me.
Yes.
That's someone that when I burned that bridge, when they hurt my friend in the way they did, that it angered me enough that I swore so much in that final just letter I sent to them. Like, when I basically took the friend that they hurt, and I was just like, we're leaving. I let them read the letter that I sent over to that person, and they were shocked by the way I was speaking in it. Those are the kind of times that I save swearing for. Some people in your family think you're too pure and stuff because of your autism. You're not pure. You just have too much anxiety to be chaos. I am autistic. I have a lot of anxiety. I still need to be chaotic. You know, like, I still need to be a bit of a gremlin. I just have to direct it properly. Also, can I say that we have gone nearly 2 hours, and Plush does not have the orb.
Oh, understandable. I'll fix that. Luckily, since, as I'm sure you've noticed, even if I'm are not always directly interacting with your stream, I'm very regularly just hiding in the background lurking, giving random shoutouts before you. So I've got a lot of points saved up to just mess with stuff whenever I want.
Good.
1 second, gotta get in a head pat first. Patster.
You're right. I shall take away all of Cap's points, because clearly Cap is not a dragon and is not hoarding.
I know how many points Tangent has. Tangent is also a dragon.
Oh? Tangent? How many points do you have? Flo's not allowed to tell me, but you are. I love that they activated Crane before the animation even finished.
Same. Oh.
Karaneko, thank you so much for the follow. What? Oh. Sis.
Are they trying to grab me again?
Yeah.
Am I even grabbable?
No.
I didn't think so. I can't be grabbed. I cannot leave the bottom of the screen. I have no butt.
Cerule is just trying to make Runery sad.
Oh my god, Tangent measured the amount and redeemed this.
I saw that. $160 and the hugs are 50. So 100. So like 160,000. Should I give chat another chance to get the plush? Or not the
I
plush,
say-
the orb?
Yes, because I like seeing Plush happy.
Jesse, did Runery properly take care of... Never mind. Runery is still here. Runery, take care of yourself.
Please.
I think I'm only getting one of these done tonight.
You know, that's valid. Do you have any plans for after?
I'm probably just gonna be playing Monster Hunter.
Understandable. Tap paws together a little. Unfortunately...
Wait.
What was that?
Oh, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it is Pride.
It is pride, you are correct. Plus, you can have a little pride as a treat.
Plush can have a little pride as a treat. Also,
Happy
can I
Pride.
say, I think unfortunately breaking the stream into 2 pieces has interrupted your mental workflow, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And your
wait, it
brain's,
so
like,
has.
Out of work mode at this point.
I am so out of work mode. I thought this would be fine. We have been here for 2 hours and I've not even finished one sketch.
Thank you for the follow, Chineko. I will not do the full follow call out on someone else's stream.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Thank you very much for the follow, Chai and Echo, and welcome into the Dog Bed Dungeon. I am on the correct stream. I hope you are enjoying watching me draw, and I definitely am telling the full truth. Please feel
Right.
free to pull up a dog bed.
So now I need you to tell one for the library,
Ah, crap.
because they also followed here at the library.
Welcome in, Shine Echo, and I hope you enjoy your time in the library. If you happen to pop in here, please feel free to grab your very own library card. If you ever need to get in, just put it on a door and pull the handle. Just please do not pull to the left. I made that mistake once. Approximately 109 times, and please enjoy your stay.
Oh, were you keeping track of how many doors you've broken here?
I think it's 109. I might be one off.
Let's go check the file. What is it, like doors.ini?
I think.
I don't think you've ever seen it, sis.
You know, fair.
It is not doors. It is flowgreeting.ini. No, it's not, because it says 1.
Oh, understandable, Iki. Oh, look, a distraction.
Oh, look, a distraction. Okay. Fine.
Oh, understandable.
Okay, yes, you are correct, sis. It is 109.
Yes, I got it right.
Library card, your bed is in the corner under the lesbian fanfics.
That's okay. The dog bed dungeon, aka my bedroom, is directly beside the room that's filled with high quality gifts of foods rotating.
Tangent, your library card has a special case on it, similar to Snow's, where yes, it will auto-update. Because the librarian staff spent way too much time updating it every time you came in as a different form. We had to research some special enchantments. I was going to say that Tangent did most of the research, but Tangent is the one asking it. Lynn did most of the research, because Lynn also has, the shop of magic items, so that makes sense. Rest my eyes. Also, hello, Transglint. I hope you're doing well.
Can I say I adore Lynn, because Lynn is on the same mental wavelength as me 9 times out of 10.
Eyes have been rested. Sis, make sure to rest the eyes of your little Kira.
Oh, understandable. We will both rest our eyes.
Okay, so sis, you know how you can split your voice into 2 different voices?
Yeah.
What if one of them was the mini Kira?
Sadly, this mic, even dual band, isn't able to pick up the polyphonics.
Aww.
Which is sad.
Just you wait till someday we get you. I don't know. I don't know if even my mic would do it. And I've got what I think is a pretty decent mic. But you may pass out. I am so sorry, Mal. This isn't your fault. This is me for taking hecking ungodly amounts of time to get it done.
Rest well. Also, sis, have I told you the most reliable way I can split my voice into multiple tones at once?
Using your vocal cords?
Going yippee as loud as possible. Holding that E, I'm able to separate my voice into 3 separate pitches.
Oh.
It's called a polyphonic note, and it's easiest with vowels. So, did I tell you how I found it out?
Probably, but I don't remember.
I was trying to wake up my old roommate, so I went yippee as loud as I could. So she jolted awake and heard my voice shred into multiple tones and thought she was having a nightmare and I was turning into something.
And Iki, careful not to glue a picture to someone else's library card. That'd be really difficult to clean up.
I kept losing my library card, so I just started using the pearl.
Your staff, though.
I kept forgetting it in my pocket and putting it in the washer.
Iki just glitter glued an image onto Iki's library card.
Understandable. Ecoroborus? It says right here you're a squirrel. Why did it say you're a squirrel? And unfortunately, no, Skylar, I can't because it won't pick up through this mic. I'd need a really special mic to pick up the, it's called a polyphonic.
Lavina Vixen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the library. I'm not as good at intros as my sister, but I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and I appreciate the follow, and I hope you enjoy your time here.
Understandable, Iki.
Runery, why are you sending me sad cat gifts again? If you do that, you are going to make yourself sad. You probably already have just by sending them to me. Jesse, did Rune make themselves sad by sending the sad cat gifts?
Can I say, I'm glad my silly say everything incorrect intro is getting more and more fluid.
Good.
I don't know, I think it's fun to welcome people in properly. Although I was struggling to do it earlier, while people were going crazy on my stream.
Properly, with asterisks.
Literally. Ow, I accidentally kicked my wall. Oh, that reminds me, I need to... What was that?
You spent years trying to think up a squirrel character because you wanted one. Nothing stuck. Just realized you could shapeshift into one instead. You had to retain this information for the future. You made him sad because he's not tired and would rather spend time with us and get a worse headache than sitting in bed staring at the phone. Wait. I think I need to end stream.
I mean, aren't you struggling a bit right now?
I am, but that aside, as I said earlier, I'm not gonna be here and
We can't...
What's up?
We can't encourage self-harm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, I love Runery being here, but also, if it is hurting Runery, I know Rune doesn't want that. You will go? Okay. Rune, please take care.
Take care. Sierra cares a lot about you, and I do too.
Like,
I vote we just tuck Runery into a nice cozy dog bed. Apply mini plushie.
I approve.
Potentially weighted blanket. I don't know if Rune would like weighted blankets, but I think Rune likes plushies, and I have so many.
He would love that? Good.
Good. I also have my... Honestly, I think that my bedroom would probably be one of the best rooms you can get for headaches because it's got super low lighting with all of the fairy lights instead of big lights. So I
And-
just realized I have catered my room to never getting headaches.
And Jesse, if Rune feels bad for like causing stream to end early, and if he brings that up, I'm gonna be ending stream soon anyway. I'm clearly not up to the normal levels.
Yeah, it
But-
was something... Oh, sorry.
I also I want to make sure Rune is taking care of himself.
Yeah. And fifth.
Yeah.
It's something we had already brought up multiple times that this one was probably going to be cut short because it's really a struggle to get back into it when you had already exited the work mind space.
I think my RSD has gone a bit now and worried that I upset Runery by being so stern.
That makes sense.
Just the way that they left so suddenly in the wording.
That makes sense.
I didn't want to upset them. I just want them to take care of themselves.
Yeah, because you care. I am so sorry. What was that?
I just said squeak.
Squeak.
The TP. Oh yes, the TPs. Thank you. I forgot about that. Let me remember where I have the TPs at. Was that a cute yawn? That was my sister's yawn, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Sith, my friend has made a critical clerical error. My friend thought that they were taking a painkiller, took a Benadryl. That is why they are saying good morning to me right now.
Wait, what?
Benadryl can have massive sedative effects and causes many people to take naps for way longer than intended.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Night, Mal.
Night,
It is-
Mal.
A side effect of many antihistamines that I can chat your ear off some other time about.
Wow, seems Mal also took the Benadryl.
Oh, understandable.
That's okay.
Remember-
I have my own medication that now is probably going to put me to sleep.
Fair. Also, Mal, don't worry about it. If the man with the hat asks you if asks you if you know me, say you don't know me. I owe the man with hat money. For
I've
reference,
gotten one sketch done. This is... Oh, this is...
I still
Wow,
love
this
that
was so
espresso
bad,
one.
sis.
It's been a day for you, Sith. Up and down.
At least I have medications again.
Yeah.
I got my blood work taken. And oh my
You
god, that drive home took an hour.
You got a lot done, and I'm really proud of you. And you got a hold of a lot of the stuff you need, so it's not as much of a worry. So
But hey,
this is...
I will be doing more of these on Wednesday, though.
Yeah. You're front-loading yourself with way too much stuff to handle today, but because of that, you'll be doing better in the future.
And I actually have my ADHD medication for the rest of the week now.
Yeah.
That was something I almost didn't.
Oh, and fifth?
Yeah.
Good options. We have Neko, Attack Rack, and Fabu.
I never get to raid Pona because of time zones.
Yeah,
Or these
that was
stream
why,
schedules.
that was why I brought it up. Because I think you mentioned that to me once or twice.
I rarely even
Under-
get to watch Pona. Because,
I
again,
love Pona.
time zones and such. But I always hear good things about Pona.
I just like Pona stickers. I do steal them. And by steal them, I mean I click the button that says add sticker pack.
I'm sorry.
You don't normally like.
I kicked your door in.
Mal hung out with me too much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was like such the light and some touch, and it still spooked me. Oh no, I am runery.
Oh my God.
You're fine, dear. I hope you rest well. Would you like to see your kobold?
Mm,
Oh,
I would.
crap.
I would. There's one issue with this.
What's that?
I need my glasses. Hold on.
Oh. I thought you made the image, and I was like, I haven't drawn the glasses in any of the others.
Oh no,
I
Cat. Fiora
couldn't
won't be
see
murdered.
because of no glasses.
Fiora is not allowed to die on
You
my
said,
watch.
"Do I want to see my kobold?" Look at her. Look at her.
You're back? Welcome back, Fallon. Unfortunately, we are about to wrap up.
This is the alternate history.
Yes, this is the better history.
That's why you made her happy.
That wasn't even intentional, but I just imagine she would have been happier as this than,
The maid.
yeah.
Maid bold. That's fair. That's very fair. I like both.
Oh, I missed this part when I read it.
That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that damn true hero. God, I hate that guy. I just like piling on how much I hate the true hero. And then we never see him.
No.
We're never gonna. Anyway, I love you.
Love you.
Mm.
The true hero is actually Rune.
True hero can be
Understandable.
whoever you want it to be.
Biting away
That's the
all
best
evil.
part about the true hero, you know. The true hero is just for sure not a kobold.
Correct.
That's the one thing we know, is that the nobles that summoned the true hero, very upset that it was a kobold that came out first. Alright.
Love you.
Love you. Love you, chat.
Have a good night.
Oi.
Night.
Is this why am I so tired?
Because we're not playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, understandable. Is that your prescription for the sleepies?
Yes.
Oh, understandable, Dr. Sierra.
I'm not sure you can call me a doctor. I never went and got my degree.
I mean, I didn't get a doctor's degree and people still think I'm one.
Yeah, people also think I'm like a manager or something.
People also think I'm a dog. And they're
Are you?
correct. What was that?
I said, are you? But
I mean,
also,
yeah.
I apologize to everyone that we got so little done this stream. But here, you have like one kobold and a bunch of other sketches. I did something.
Yeah. WebMD, Ria.
Whoever. We're what?
Huh?
Jesse just said we're.
Where?
Unless it is like Sierra was the manager. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did used to be a manager, but I'm not anymore. But to be fair, people also thought I was a manager before I was a manager, back when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts.
There's only been one place that people thought I was a manager.
Was it your stream?
No, it was at the grocery store where I was in my full EMS uniform because the managers wore the same color. So while I was running in trying to treat a patient, someone was like, "Did you know this shelf is this?" And I looked at them with a bloody handprint on my chest carrying a bag, and they said, "Oh my god, I am so sorry. I will leave you alone."
I went into Best Buy and made the mistake once because, like, back when I worked at as a manager, I'd often just have my polo shirt on throughout the day because I didn't feel like swapping it out because I worked my job in the evenings. And I went to Best Buy in a yellow polo shirt, and someone just came up to me, started talking to me about this or this. I'm like, I don't. Maybe over there. It's like, what do you mean maybe? It's like, I don't know. I don't work here. You don't work here? You have the yellow shirt. It's like, I work elsewhere. I just have the shirt on.
Understandable, Iki. I'm personally going to the manager because the phone ate my portal. And hey, Sif, you still got one done. That's progress.
Yeah. And Iki, we'll send friend to take care of the portal. The portal ate your phone, but friend will eat the portal. All right.
Would you like me to do the Fox rule explanation?
Yes, I'll go queue up the raid.
Alright, to everybody who is new, we have a tradition here. Most places have a raid shout, we have Fox rules. So please, everybody in chat, do !Fox rule. You will be assigned a Fox rule by PobBot, and you will copy it down. When we head into the chat that we are raiding into, you will post it in chat as your raid message.
Let me, where's my Fox rule?
Wait, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Bull.
All of chat heard her, right? But yes, thank you everyone for joining. I hope that you enjoyed your time here. My brain is completely fried tonight. That's such a cool way of doing raid messages. Thank you. We had the Fox rules. All the Fox rules are community contributed. There's a redeem that you can spend points to create a new one. But one point I didn't have a raid message, so I'm just like, I don't know, everyone grab a Fox rule. And the streamer we raided really thought it was fun. So we've just done it ever since. And it's fun to see how many people stop what they're doing, read every single one, or just be like, oh, that's a lot of raid messages. I'm not reading all of those.
Hey, Fess.
Yeah?
Can I steal your coding and make dog rules?
Yes?
Yes.
But also, yes, have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone. I will be back, not tomorrow. I have physical therapy, but I will be back on Wednesday doing more donation doodles.
See everyone.
So, I will see you then. Be sure to do self-care. It's important.